No, go.
Okay, we're live. All right, we're back. Like every and they'll letter your cards, graphic them up, whatever you want to do. Mount Tabor Cabinetry with Chris Fissel out in central Pennsylvania. You're remodeling, building new. Look him up if you're out in the area. Morning Sun Marketplace out in central Pennsylvania also with Rick and Sue Fritz. Great big, I don't know if you want to call it a flea market or what you want to call it, but if you can't find it there, I don't think you need it real bad. My Race Pass. If you're into racing, you got to have My Race Pass. S2F for start to finish. Another streaming service. They cover the Power I. They got Port City, several other things. They usually have 10, 12 races a weekend, I think, when we look it up.
Yep, just talked to Shane Stewart today, and we're going to try and get Shane on here in a few weeks when his season wraps up, and we'll start
we'll learn more about start to
finish. Absolutely.
Houston Speedway. Season's over. They've probably started doing things now for the off season to make it better for next year. Turn 2 Lodge down at Knoxville, literally like it says, right outside of Turn 2. They've got a house you can rent and stay in. Kaiser Aluminum Wheels. Be wiser, buy Kaiser. Fulkins Brothers Trucking for all they do for us, for the racing world in general. Heartland Hardware and Appliance out of Brandon, South Dakota. George and Hayward in Iowa. Hero Haven, simply for what they do for the vets and the first responders, the trips they take them on and different things. And then last but not least, we always like to mention the Lumber Lounge and Garage with bench racing with Shane and Snow. And they got some roundtable thing tonight that they said we don't want to miss. Well, we're going to miss it because we're doing our show, and he's going to start his show at probably 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
all right,
you can always listen to that one tomorrow.
Here we go. And we're off with Hoagie's Garage. And tonight we have Cody Gardner on. How you doing, Cody?
I'm good, guys. How are y'all?
Oh, we're doing great.
Sitting here, the rain beating on the roof. It's finally raining here again. It ain't rained for a month or more.
Yep.
We're finally getting a little rain, so the outhouse got flushed today.
I hear you.
You guys kind of got some rain last weekend, didn't you? This past weekend?
Yeah, it started raining on Saturday, and it ain't quit yet. So we're kind of in the same boat. No rain for probably a month, and then we were going to have a decent race right here close to the house, and here it comes.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the way it always is, isn't it?
So, being that we brought that up, where are we calling home? We probably should let people know what part of the country you're in.
Benton, Arkansas has been the hometown for forever. Right outside of Little Rock, so I don't know. The old I-30 Speedway, I'm 10 minutes down the road from it.
Okay. That
works.
My brother lived in Little Rock for a while down there. So, and then maybe got smart and moved back home. I don't know. Maybe not.
We never went to visit him. It was too far away.
It's no Lester, but
no. Well, we do have a gas station.
Yep, we're pretty proud of that.
The restaurant.
That's cool. I bet you got a post office too. So.
Yep, we do got that too.
Yep.
Things are looking up.
Oh yeah. And I heard the bar sold again, or somebody else is taking over the bar/restaurant in town, so we might have food again.
Yep, that would be cool.
That's awesome.
How old of a guy are you, Cody? Are you married? Tell us some stuff about you.
Well, I'm 39 years old. Just turned 39 last month, so I'm getting on up there. And I've got 3 kids. I've got 2 that are 14, 1 that's 3. Pretty big gap there. But and then live with my lady Haley here at the house, and we just raising kids and racing, man.
Absolutely.
Both of them are going to make you old, probably, before you're done.
Yes. Good Lord. Yeah, this double team is what it is.
I was going to ask a question, but I'm not going to ask.
Okay. If you want to know, just ask.
No, I'm good. Maybe before, most people that are on the show know that we go way back, but you just had a huge win. I think we should probably just start off the show with that. So tell us, first of all, why did you go to California? How long of a trip is that for you?
Well, it was Google showed it to be, Google Maps showed it to be 25 hours. So we left on a Sunday. We got there on a Wednesday. I do know that. So it was every bit of 25. And then we kind of ended up out there on a, I don't know, on a whim. We had talked about it, me and car owner, and he was going to be out there for his wife's. His wife has some family in Ventura, and I believe it was Ventura. Might be wrong about that. So he was going to have to be out there for a little vacation, and he was kind of like just down the lines of, hey, if you and my dad want to get the truck and trailer out there and drive out there, he was like, we'll race that deal. So I was not going to turn that down. I don't know if I'll ever get the opportunity to go to California again. So
then you made the most of it while you were there.
Yeah, might not go back. Might just end on a high note. Yeah. So anyway, that was just kind of one of them deals. He was going to have to fly out there and be there, and the more he got to looking at it, he found the Trophy Cup was that weekend. So neither one of us had ever been, and that's where we ended up.
So give us a rundown of how the whole week went for you.
Well, we got there. It was raining. Pretty good from what I understand from what all the locals were talking about out there. One of those once a year rains that they get, I guess. And we unloaded and absolutely sucked Thursday. Had a couple of things happen. Had a flat in our heat race, put us in the back of the sea. Got wrecked in the sea just from some guys crashing in front of us. So we made about 4 laps all night.
And you're thinking, why in the hell did I drive 25 hours?
I tell you what, man, I was really, I kind of just wanted to be back home at that point because we were so far away and we had already tore stuff up, and I don't know, I was just in a bad place in my head about the whole thing. And we got the car put back together and went out there, and I just kind of got in the right headspace for Friday. Just kind of, we're going to do this deal. We're here. We're going to make the most of it. Let's go. One of those kind of things. We really didn't change anything from Thursday to Friday. I think it was just me getting in the right mindset. That's a different kind of racing out there. Those guys, they're a little dicier. They don't mind, running wheel, and then all that's fine. But there's just a sense of urgency in every lap that's not, you don't really find that other places.
Well, that's the format to that race too. It's all about passing points to sit. Because what was it? Tanner won the race Saturday night, but he wasn't even in the running for the Trophy Cup.
No.
So,
yeah, and that's crazy. And I didn't really understand the points until Saturday.
Yep.
So we were just got to do the best we can every time we hit the track, obviously. But yeah, it was probably Saturday around hot laps when I finally started figuring out exactly what was going on.
Yeah. This is all about points.
Yeah, because they were, we got done with the interview on Friday, and they were like, yeah, you're high point car going into Saturday. And I was like, oh, that's great. But then we had to run a heat race Saturday that was also for points, and then they invert all that, and that's how we lined up. So our B main guys were on the front couple rows.
Yep.
And it's wild, man. It's a wild deal.
Yeah. It's fun for us fans to watch. Other than it's in California, and I don't always make it to the features when they're in California.
Oh, dude, same way, right? So I watch them at the house. I think we're in the same time zone.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're just a long north and south away. But the races in California, I don't usually make it to the end of them.
No,
that's
for the next day or two. Then I watch them, or the following weekend we'll pull them up on one of the TVs again. But
so
I listen to the Drivers Project. That's another show I listen to, podcast thing, and I don't remember when they made it, but they were talking about you too. And old Dominic Selza, he's like, yeah, we're out there. They're talking about how the format works and this. And then this Cody Gardner guy wins. Who the hell is he? He says, I've never heard of him before.
Yeah, that seemed to be the theme of the weekend. If I was a little more savvy, I'd get some T-shirts made that goes respectfully. Who the hell is that guy?
Yeah, Cody Gardner. But it was,
yeah.
I think it was J.J. Hickle. He's on there too, and Sam Haferty. One of them two, or both of them, knew you from racing with the ASCS or whatever. But they knew who you were. They said you were good in your region.
Yeah, we race with Sam quite a bit every year, and I say quite a bit, probably five, 6, 7 times, something like that. And then JJ, when COVID hit, I didn't know who JJ was, and COVID hit, and I think they shut the West Coast down, and all them guys started filtering, this way.
Yep.
And he ran the national tour. And so we got to meet him and race with him a little bit. He's a super cool, just super chill dude. Good race car driver too.
Yep.
And
he pretty much says what he wants to say on interviews.
He does, man. But you gotta applaud that though. And he's never really cross about it. I mean, he comes off, with a little bit of decorum, I guess. The way he delivers things. So, but yeah, he's a good dude. We've raced with him a little bit when he was down here.
Yep.
So.
Yep. They knew who you were, but Dominic, he stays on the West Coast. He doesn't have any idea who the hell you were. So.
Hey,
but he knows you now.
The funny thing is when I got out there, he was one of the first ones that talked to me when we were out there, and he was kind of, I wouldn't say, I don't know, like sort of coaching me more or less on how the track was going to develop, and he was super, super nice, like super just outgoing, just, hey man, do a little of this, try not to do this, just steering us in a direction, I guess. So he was super, super cool and helpful.
Yeah, we had him on the show too. He was a lot of fun. I know we spent, one of our questions that we ask is your favorite place to go out to eat. And Dom broke her down by Chinese, steak, Mexican. He broke her down his favorite places to go. So it was like a 15-minute answer on what the favorite place to go eat.
He's never short of stuff to say.
Oh, no. Give him a microphone.
I like watching him and I like listening to him. He's entertaining for sure.
He's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Anyways, this ain't the Dom show.
I saw a little thing, Tanner Holmes, about he was given the top 10 racetracks and stuff like that, and he has Tulare in that, and he said the one thing about Tulare is you're on the edge of your seat every single lap. He said if you don't race it like you're almost going to crash, you're not going to win there. Is that how you would describe it?
Yeah. So you got to have your elbows up. I mean, just whenever you roll out for qualifying, you just got to be up on the wheel. And that track, I feel like, rewards people who will attack it, or run it a little more on the aggressive side. It seems to reward that type of driving style. So there's a lot of places that don't reward that. I would say most places don't. But I know 3 nights in a row that place did. Definitely different.
So let's get into Friday. Where did you qualify Friday, and how did the overall race go?
So Friday we qualified. They had it split into 2 groups. You had an A and a B. So there was, I don't know, for the sake of argument, so there was 28 to 30 cars in each group, and I think we shook out kind of mid, like maybe 13th or 14th, which was a vast improvement over Thursday. But it put us, kind of worked out, put us on a 4th for a heat race, and we got a little later heat race, so the track was wider, and we went 4-1 in the heat race, which was pretty, well, I guess about the best we could have done. And then
it's hard to get to 0.
Yeah, and then I don't know. It put us. I guess we started 4th in the A that night too. which we were stoked. So when we went out there, me and Dustin Gates owns the car. Me and Dustin were talking, and we were kind of just hoping to make, like maybe two out of the, two of the three A's. Would have been a success really in our book.
Yeah.
And then we got, we were like, shit, we're on the second row, we were pretty pumped up. So we really didn't have a lot of expectations even going into that feature that night, but just to go out there and make some laps and maybe salvage some points. And once the feature started, we kind of slid a couple cars in turn one, stuck pretty good, and then we were running behind the 7 car, and he got out about a straightaway and just stayed there, and I couldn't really do that with him. And then we had a couple restarts. Our car was restarting awesome out there, and he kind of slid up off the bottom on that last restart, just about a half a car, and our stuff took off better. And I was like, well, shit. But when I turned it to go to the bottom of the racetrack, it just stuck, and we just rode it out to the other side, and we were in front of him. And I was like, damn, I guess we're going to do this, and we just, I think he got back to us one time, tried to slide us, and I don't know, that was really it. We never really got to lappers. I think we just lapped 1 or 2 cars, but just put my head down and turn the last 20 laps or so, and I don't know, it was kind of dreamy, the whole thing, to be honest with you. I couldn't believe it was happening.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've never seen Dustin. I could see him. He was sitting right there going into turn 1, so every time we'd have a yellow, I mean, he just absolutely looked like he was a nervous freaking wreck. And I felt, usually it's kind of the other way around. I'll be pretty nervous, and he's kind of like, oh, man, you're good, don't worry about it. And it was kind of the other way around. I felt like we were really good, and I really wasn't too worried about anything. And he looked like he was walking a circle in the ground. So I kind of got a laugh out of that in the car.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. So Saturday, you mentioned how high points start absolute dead last in the feature. And, I mean, it's kind of a crazy format because, I mean, in a sense, you almost want to come out of the B because they had the front row. But
yeah.
Unless you're into the hunt for the title.
Yeah, unless you're in the hunt for the title for the points. So you mentioned Saturday, the heat, and then where did you actually start in the feature, and how did that all go?
Well, yeah, so Saturday we hot lapped, and then they lined us up for a heat race based on points. So we were high point car. I think they invert 8 in the heat races. So we would start 8th. And the only thing that kind of threw me for a loop on that deal was we got a early heat race. I don't know if it was the first heat or the second heat. So racetrack was just kind of fast at that point, and I think we only passed 1 car in the heat, so we went 8-7. So that kind of, we could have had better points, but that's where the guy that ended up winning the actual trophy cup, Joe Myers, yeah, he had his heat race, man. I think he went like
didn't he go like 7th first or something?
7-2. Yeah, I think he went 7-2.
Yeah,
and man, just freaking was throwing points out the window. So anyway, it was a hard deal for us on Saturday, just getting going. And then the track was different every night. So we started off with, it was super wet Thursday, and it just continually got a little drier and a little more ate up every night.
Yeah.
And that wasn't due to the track guys. That was due to the weather out there. Yep. But yeah, and man, it started us, I don't know, 15th or something like that. 17th in the A. I really can't remember. Might have been 18th actually. But man, we just hung out right there. We'd pass a couple cars, lose a couple cars, pass a couple cars, lose a couple cars, and just couldn't ever get going. We weren't bad. I mean, the cars we were racing with were good cars. Everybody was good in that deal, but just never could get going. We got in a wreck, screwed the top wing up, had to change it. Guys got that changed under one of the Reds, and then just kind of mired back there, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Well,
And I know. I think that's where the experience out there definitely would have helped. The guys know how to get around that place and how to pass a bunch of cars, and I'm not mad about it, man. It was an absolute blast, and to win anything out there. I mean, there's a lot of those guys we were racing with. They never won a race at that racetrack, so to go that far and to do that was absolutely amazing, to put it short.
Yeah,
absolutely awesome.
Makes you famous throughout the country now.
Yeah, we sold a lot of T-shirts out there.
Yeah. Being somebody finally got smart and pulled up the Facebook Live on the phone so I could see who's commenting. Well, first of all, Snow says, "Good evening, fellas," and then he also says, "Cody's an I-30 legend." So
that's a generous statement, I think.
Hey, take it and run with it, man. If Snow's being nice, run with it. And then also, Ray. Yeah, I'll screw this name up. I know we got to say it because he's got it in the comment too. But anyways, Dirt Up Close must be another show we can watch with Ray.
So Dirt Up Close
and Tiffany Wilson says we'll be covering you at the Short Track Nationals.
Yeah, so me and Ray was trying to get some stuff off the ground, and then Tiffany was a photographer. I think the first time I seen her was over at the West Memphis area. Ray's from kind of over here where I'm at, and he said he just got a hold of me on Messenger, and he was like, "Hey man, are you weird about GoPros? You want them? Could I put one on the car?" And I'm like, "Nah, man. I'm not really superstitious about anything." And I was like, "Yeah, man, come on. You can hang as many as you want off that thing." And he met us at the racetrack one night and hung a whole bunch of GoPros off the car. And we went out there, and he made a little video edit of that night, and he come with us, I think, the next weekend too. And he was just getting started, man, just getting his feet wet. And him and Tiffany got hooked up just here recently. And that Dirt Up Close is going to be a pretty cool deal. He's upgraded all his camera equipment, and I think he's going to make some pretty cool edits out of that. So we're going to have him on the car during Short Track Nationals starting on Friday this week.
Okay. So now, just as long as we're talking about Dirt Up Close, would that be something we can find on YouTube then, or Facebook, or you don't?
Yes, that'll be. He uploads everything to YouTube.
Okay.
So yeah, Dirt Up Close will be on YouTube now. It's all relatively new at this point. He's done a couple things with some other drivers, but yeah, and then he does everything on his Facebook page, my Facebook page. We'll all be tagged in it.
Okay, super.
Something else to entertain me over my dinner break.
There you go.
Yeah. That's all it is, man.
By the way, we're speaking with Cody Gardner. Cody, since we're kind of doing this opposite, now let's go back. You're a young 39-year-old. How did you get started? And was it a family deal, or what? And kind of what age?
So yeah, it was 100% a family deal. My dad was is Johnny Gardner, and he drove sprint cars all over the South down here, kind of in the late 80s, early 90s when I was real little. And he just dragged me around everywhere. Just a lot of it was just me and him. Little open trailer and a Suburban that we had, and we just went all over the place racing. And then so we got into karts when I was, I don't know, 8, something like that. Got into micros pretty quick. We were like 10, 11, something like that. Which that was young back then, I will say.
You're old now. Nowadays, that's old.
Yeah. So I'll tell you how it worked back then. There was no young dudes in micros, or not that young, and I had to run the car at a little racetrack and kind of have some dudes watch me that raced in the series just to kind of get a thumbs up or thumbs down whether or not we could race with them.
Oh, well, they even let you show up at the track.
Yeah, it was like you kind of had to. You couldn't just show up and be like, "Hey, I'm 11. I'm just going to come out here and run with you young folks." It didn't work that way back then.
Like a tryout, almost you could say, to make the team.
Yeah. So anyway, we did that and ran micros for a little while. And we actually had a 250, one of the old 250 two-stroke micros that we ran with. They were all 600s down here. So ran that thing for like a year. Finally got a big motor, a 600 motor. Ran it for a couple years, and I think Dad finally bought a motor, a store-bought motor from Paul Albers, and I think we paid like $3,500 or $4,000 for that motor. And he was absolutely infuriated that those motors cost that much. And he kept telling me, so he was kind of wasn't mad about it, but he was fuming a little bit, and he just kept saying, he goes, "Man, I can run a sprint car for what I'm running this thing." He just kept saying that, and I think we ended up. I don't know what happened. We lost a motor or something in the micro, and he was like, "Fuck it, we're going sprint car racing." so it wasn't even like he even asked me really. It was just like, "Hey, we're going to go sprint car racing." I was like, "All right, yeah, let's do it." And that by that time I was in high school. I think might have been a senior in high school when we finally got the sprint car deal together. And it was from a lot of help from local guys down here. We got everybody's junk that we could find and put it together. And then Dad built all the motors. Just absolutely did all the work. I mean, we didn't get anything. We painted everything. I mean, it's kind of how stuff was done back then a little bit. Yep. So everything happened at the shop, and we were at that time. It's actually kind of crazy. It was just me and him, and we were living in a tire shop. We had one day we did tires out of it, and then we had a bay and we had the sprint car in it, and then we had a little apartment in the front, and that's where we lived at. So it was humble beginnings, to say the least. Yeah, and so finished up high school and went racing, and me and him. So the second year we were in a race car, or a big car. We ended up winning a race at I-30, and it was a pretty big race. What's that?
There's the legend part right away. Won one right early at I-30.
Yeah, and it was a. I can't remember if it was an ASCS race. It was a pretty big race because there was, Gary Wright was there, Jesse Hockett was there, Terry Gray, Mike Ward. Those are two like absolute legends from over here.
Yep, big names you mentioned there.
Tim Crawley was there. Dude, heavy hitters for that time, and we ended up winning that deal, and kind of just gathered momentum from there. Decided that's what we wanted to do. We might be okay at it, and we took off. Just kept on driving Dad's car for a couple years, and he got to the point where he was doing stuff, and he got remarried, and he's kind of like, "Hey, if you want to do this, you can. Here's the trailer, here's the truck, here's the car." But he was kind of out for a little while, and I think it was more of a sink or swim type deal. Like, do you really want to do this? And I think it was him just trying to get me to learn a little bit, and be a little more serious about it. So I went and rented a shop down the road and moved all the stuff out of his little one-car garage and went racing, man. Went and got some sponsors, had some guys helping me, and just worked my ass off at work trying to make enough money, ate bologna sandwiches, and that's all I wanted to do was race.
So was this a 360 then that you got into right away, or?
Yeah, it was all. Dude, 360, that's the only thing. I didn't get in 305s till, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. It was the first time I ever drove one of those.
Okay.
So, yeah, we drove 360s right away and stayed in them. And then we didn't do no 410 stuff. I mean, none of that. 410s is even more recent than that. I mean, probably 2.5, 3 years, I think. It's the first time I'd ever been in a 410. So we were kind of all over the place on the progression thing.
Yeah. So when did is oh man, Dustin Gates or
Dustin Gates. Gates, Gates.
So when did he come into the picture, and did you drive with somebody else before him?
Yeah, I've actually drove for, I don't know, 5 or 6 different people. Um, once we started winning some races, I guess got a couple opportunities to, just had a couple guys wanting me to drive some stuff. There was a guy named Jeff Leach he's out of the West Memphis area, but they actually live in North Mississippi. But he got in touch with me and started driving his car. It was kind of a conglomeration, it was kind of like I had this stuff and he had this stuff, and we kind of made one thing out of it. And we went racing, and we won a bunch of races. That was a cool deal. And then I got hooked up with a couple of other people when that one kind of fizzled out, and one thing led to another. And then the deal with me and Dustin had been friends for a while because he used to race. He actually got hurt at the Hocket last year. It was 360, I think, and broke his back. So he's not supposed to be in a race car no more. So he wanted to keep racing. So he kind of had a couple other friends of his driving the car, and was just trying to, I don't know, find his groove too, I think, in his new position of being a car owner and not a driver anymore. And I got fired last year before. Yeah, no, it was last year. Me and Dustin have only been together for about a year, but went to go load up before a race, and the guy I was driving for told me, "Don't worry about it." They had something else going on, and so I kind of sit around and didn't know what to do. And I called Dustin, and I was like, "Hey man, I just got fired. You wanna go race this weekend?" And he was like, "Well, man, I got shit. What do you mean?" So I had to tell him the whole story, and all that. He was like, "Well, we got the wrong tires mounted. We got this, we got that." And I was like, "Well, no pressure, man. If you want to do it, just call me back." So I went to my boys' football game and got a call back about 2 hours later. He was like, "Yeah, let's do it. When can you be down here?" So I left the next morning and went to his shop, and we've been rolling ever since. Went racing that next night. So it was actually a 24-hour deal. We put that whole thing together.
Wow, that's cool. And then
and
you go to California
and
win. So what the hell? Must have put it together right.
How has it been going with Gates? I mean, how's the last year and a little bit been going?
Oh, it's been great, man. He's got really nice equipment. It actually worked out for the best, getting fired out of the last ride, because he's a lot. Me and him kind of think on the same plane, and he's got a little better stuff, a lot better stuff, and then he's real aggressive, in keeping the cars up to snuff and ready to roll, and just a good guy to be running with. We came out of the box okay. I think second time we were in the car, we almost won a Power I show at Creek County in Tulsa. Got past, actually, Sam Hefferty got by us on I think it was the last lap or next to last lap. We led that whole thing. And that was a pretty cool deal. And then we got going on some 410 stuff. We went to a lot of places I've never been. We went to Knoxville this year. We went to I-70 in Odessa, Missouri, which is a huge racetrack if you've never seen that thing. We obviously went to Tulare. Just all over the place, man. He's just absolutely wanting to race. And that's what I've been wanting to do. So he's dragging me all over the country, and we're having a good time doing it.
Hey, the perfect match, the way it sounds to me.
Yeah, it is, man. He's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
and we got some guy. His dad goes everywhere with us. Freddie Gates. He helps with a lot of it, and then we got a guy, Boogie Reynolds, from down there where Dustin's at. He spends a shit ton of time at the shop and just works his ass off on the car. So there's a couple people, home friends, family that keep that whole deal going.
Absolutely. The car is really sharp.
So we've heard that from a couple people. Even when we went out to California, they were like, "That's a really, really good looking car." And I mean, I think so too. But he prides himself on that. He likes his stuff to look good. He keeps his stuff really clean, and it just, I don't know, it makes a good environment to be in. To be honest with you, not what I'm used to by no means. But I'm slowly getting spoiled into it, I guess.
Ben Hickman says you did 10 states this year in 2025.
Well, yeah, I was sitting here. Ben's actually a good friend of mine who lives here in town. He goes to a ton of races with us too, and he's designed all my T-shirts. He's a graphic artist. But yeah, super cool guy, one of my best friends. But I was trying to remember, and I'm glad he chimed in on that. Because yeah, I'm thinking back now, and I'm like, shit, I think we did do that many.
You're just racing. It's not your job to keep track of where y'all been.
I'm not shy to tell you that either. But man, I'm okay at holding the steering wheel. Everything else, I'm glad we got a good support system behind me.
Yeah. When it was your car, what was your number? And is there a reason it was that number?
Yes. So my cars were number one, which I know that's like the super inflated ego number. But they were number one. The only reason they were number one is because the first Micro that we bought was already painted with a number one on it. Okay. And I just kept it. Yeah, so we put a G after the one, and it was 1G, and that was my number until I started getting rides. And it was just because we didn't want to repaint the car.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Saving money.
It's not even a cool story.
So before I forget, Ray time back in. He says it's Double A Racing. So it's Double AA Racing is the YouTube channel that he puts that.
Yes, that's right. That is right. Double A Racing is his YouTube channel.
So, and like AA or the word double?
Double.
No, it's just. Is it Double A? Oh,
I don't know.
Man.
He wrote out Double AA Racing. So I don't know if it's AA Racing, but he's got Double AA Racing. We'll have to see if he straightens us out before we leave.
Yeah. I just don't know if the word double is there or if it's just the two letters AA. So that's
Ray, straighten that out.
Yeah.
Drop a link.
We can't remember crap. So what number is it right now that you're wrestling with Dustin? And do you know why he has that number?
So his cars are number 6. They've been number 6 as long as I've known him. And I honestly don't know any origin behind that.
Okay. Nope, that's no problem. I'm just curious.
Ray says yes.
Yes.
So we still is it the whole thing, Ray? Is it Double AA? Is that what's written out? Or so if that's yes, then we're okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, man, it's Arkansas down here, buddy.
it's the Midwest up here, so upper Midwest, I guess you'd call us.
Absolutely.
Yep,
go ahead.
So what it is it's I just looked it up. It's Double AA Racing. So the word double, letter A, Racing.
Look at he's multitasking, buddy. He's getting interviewed and he's looking shit up on his phone. This man's talented.
Dang, he's almost as old as us too. So
he ain't even close to our age, bud.
Look,
I'm a lot older than a lot of the guys we talk to.
I got 20 damn years on him.
I've come to terms that I'm middle aged, man.
Well, last week, what was it? 16 and 19 we interviewed?
Yeah, something like that. So
yeah, that's the norm, man. That's the norm now.
Yeah, it was one that you raced out there, the young kid, Hilliard.
Oh, the in the Redeem car.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep,
that's who we
yep.
talked to last
Hey,
week.
there's more of them. There's more young guys out in California than I've ever seen. Kind of in one spot at one time. We're at the drivers meeting, and I'm like, it's kind of a
Where's
little
the
group of them
drivers?
over there. And yeah,
You guys
yeah.
send your kids to the meeting or what, huh?
Well, it was crazy because they're on the little scooters and stuff, and they're over there. And I mean, especially in street clothes, dude, they look young. I mean, I've got 14-year-olds, so they look about like that.
Well, I
They
run
can
into,
all.
you're talking about
They
them being
can.
street clothes. That's a problem I have when we go to the races and we try to talk to people. If we don't catch them before they take their fire suit off, I struggle to recognize the damn drivers even. It's like, God, is that so-and-so? He got his fire suit on, I know, but.
Yeah, it was blowing my mind. I was watching. I didn't know. It's kind of cool to go to a place where you don't hardly know anybody because you do get that. You're like, oh man, this guy was ripping last night. Like I want to see who that is, and then it's like it might be a little kid.
Yeah. Now we got some more first-time commenters or first-time listeners to the show because Haley Anderson. Next time, make him Zoom with the laughy, cryy face. Me and Bud don't know how to Zoom. That's why we ain't Zooming with nobody.
Yeah, same. So Haley would be my my fiance or long time. We've been together for 11 years, and we're just living in sin. We're not married, but we got all the kids together, and and all that. So I don't know what to say. She's not my wife. She should be at this point. I'm probably just dragging my feet.
Yeah. Well, the next guy we have on, he's the same way. So
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
They've been together for 14 years.
I don't know,
something like that.
I'm not even going to guess because he's listening, so I'm not making any guesses.
Dude, he's got me beat. I'm glad she's listening too, so maybe I won't get ripped as hard after this one.
I never know how to introduce them, like wife, girlfriend. Yeah. I never know what to say, and they don't care either.
No.
So I mean, they're good about everything, but.
They put up with us.
Like around town, she's just my old lady.
See, now that statement get me in trouble with mine sometimes.
You better be careful there, big guy.
It's kind of it's a joke.
Yeah. 12 in November.
Oh,
so 12 years you've been together next month.
So somebody's keeping track.
Yeah. Well, like I said, man, I'm steering wheel holder.
She's just glad you admitted that you're dragging your feet too.
Yeah, I'm sure she is. I know a little bit about what I need to do.
Oh,
shoot.
Well, let's get to some rapid fire.
Yep.
And if there's anything else you want to talk about, actually, we should let you mention your sponsors. Do you know who they all are?
Well, I've got a good idea. We've got Day Motorsports is a company down here in Texas that sells, just parts, race car parts. It would be like what would it be like? Like a Speedway, or something like that. Yeah, it's just a race car shop. So they help us. Joe Henry out there at Day Motorsports, they help us a ton. That's where we get most of our stuff from. He does a really good job. He comes to some of the races with us. Make sure we've got, I've got tear-offs. He'll call me all the time. Hey, man, you need anything? You need anything? Like, he just really does a good job of taking care of us. And we've got Burkham Contracting. They do a lot to help us get up and down the road. They do, actually, David Burkham also does the shocks on the car, builds them. We run Slades, but he maintains them. If we tear stuff up, he'll rebuild them, get them back where they need to be. And I'm trying to think, man, you're gonna get me in trouble is what you're gonna do.
No, that's all right. I write them down.
Tob has them written down.
Otherwise, we never remember ours. So we get it.
Yeah, I need like a business card with all of them on there, so that way I can professional this operation up a little bit.
Cheat sheet.
There you go.
Yeah, cheat sheet.
That's what I call it.
But Boogie Services, that's Boogie, the guy that helps us on the car, but he does a lot, man. And Architects Floors is Dustin's little company down there in that Shreveport, Bossier, Louisiana area. Buddy Lee Transmissions. Buddy Lee's got a transmission shop down in Shreveport, and he's a big time racer, and he comes through in the clutch when we need stuff, you know. Man, who am I missing here? I'm kind of trying to find a picture of the car, so
Okay, I gotta ask now too. Haley's commenting again. What does FSC mean?
Oh, Fit Service Company. That's a good friend of mine. Yeah, thank you. That's Cole Fitzhugh. He keeps me in all my safety stuff updated. He's just a good friend of mine, and he just don't want me to die in a race car crash, so he keeps me outfitted.
Griffin?
Good dude. Yeah, Griffith Trucking. They helped us on some fuel stuff. Just getting up and down the road. But that's actually a trucking company in Texas, the Houston area. And it's Bruce Griffith. He's been around racing. Everybody down here knows who he is. He's owned a lot of cars. Dustin actually used to drive for him.
That was Ben helping you out this time, though. That wasn't Haley.
You got a whole team helping you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, it takes a freaking village down here.
What is Arclitex? Is that just Arkansas, Louisiana, and Texas?
Yeah, that's all that is. That little region is kind of what they call it down here. But that's Architects Floors. That's Dustin's company that he runs down there.
All right.
And I don't know, man. I think maybe that'll get us through. We'll see how many phone calls I get after
There you
this.
go. We'll have you on again if you get in too much trouble. We can get your sponsors on.
Yeah, I'll just have to phone in and do like a little 5-minute refresher.
CNC Wholesale.
Yeah, CNC Wholesale, man. They help us. Good Lord. Yeah, that's a flooring wholesaler from down in Louisiana. Oh, they're actually all over the place, but they helped us when we ran Texas Motor Speedway earlier this year. Helped us out on the tire bill down there and some of the fuel, and yeah, I mean they kind of come and go. If anybody else wants to get forgot on a podcast, they can holler at me and we'll put your name on the car.
On the hood, LOL, says Ben.
Yeah.
He says we got a future short track champion on the phone with us now.
Oh, that's good.
Of course, Fritz, he said that there was somebody out in Pennsylvania that took 16 years before they got married.
Well,
So
16, okay.
yeah.
Well, who was it?
He didn't say who it was. He just said there's somebody, and Haley said he better not take that long.
Well, pressure will be on now.
You're welcome.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Hey, whatever we can do to make make life better for you, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go with some rapid fire. What's your favorite kind of ice cream?
Cookies and cream.
You a cat or a dog person?
Oh man, dogs. I can't. Okay, so that's a funny story too, because Dustin is a big, not a big cat person, but I think he owns 2 or 3 of them, and I'm like extremely allergic to them. So I can't even hang out in his house. It's a bad deal. So I'm not a cat person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have to go with dog.
Yeah. Do you have any hobbies outside of racing?
Man, just a lot of work. Like I said, the kids, and then I ride dirt bikes pretty regular. Usually try and get 3 or 4 days a week on the bike. That's kind of how I stay in good race shape is using that during the week. Just some little motocross stuff like that. And then everything else is taken up, like I said, just working and chasing kids around.
A lot of people break things when they ride that motocross,
Yeah, man, dude, I've got titanium collarbones thanks to that thing.
Both of them?
They won't break anymore, but they'll bend a little. Yeah. And then, I'll scrap out better at the end of this deal that way.
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
Haley can always sell you for scrap iron when the time comes.
Well,
yeah, if things get rough, some kind of terrible apocalypse, I'll have something to work with.
Oh, how about a favorite movie?
Favorite movie, man. I really like Days of Thunder. I know that's super typical.
But it's a good
but
movie.
kind of, it is. I mean, I guess that's why. Days of Thunder, and then Top Gun was always a good one. Kind of makes me seem like a Tom Cruise weirdo now that I say it out loud. But so those two were really good. Grew up watching those. The original Roadhouse, not the new one. That thing's trash.
I haven't seen the new one yet, so.
Near have I.
I tried to watch it. It was absolutely terrible. I didn't even make it halfway
now
through.
You're not encouraging me to watch it at all, so.
Yeah, so in parentheses, Patrick Swayze's Roadhouse.
Okay.
That's the one.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So that would probably be a couple of my go-tos right there.
Yep.
That I kind of grew up watching.
Yep. Every time they come on TV, you got to sit down and at least watch 15, 20 minutes of it.
Yeah. Well, that and what was the Kurt Russell Tombstone?
Oh, okay.
Where Val Kilmer was Doc Holliday.
Yep.
Dude, that's a good movie too.
Yep. Do you prefer snow or rain?
Oh man, neither.
Neither good answer.
Man, neither. I don't like the cold, and I don't like to be wet. So snow, I'd probably take rain over snow.
Well, then don't come and visit us till next spring.
Yeah.
If you don't like the cold.
Yeah. Oh man, dude, you guys are troopers up there. I watched some videos of some people on YouTube, doing stuff up there, just building stuff and jacking around, and it just looks miserable to me.
And I'll tell you what, I got zero desire to come down and see you in June, July, or August either. I'm just saying.
And I don't blame you for that at all. I don't blame you. I think like Missouri would be a good middle ground. Maybe like Central or South Missouri.
Yeah, they get a little snow, but it melts the next day.
Yeah, and like the edge is knocked off of the jungle hot that we have down here.
Yeah.
Ooh, he found a newfound love for the beach when we met, according to Haley. So you must like beaches now.
Well, beaches are fun. I do like beaches. I never really went, and then whenever we got together, we decided to go. We didn't do much vacationing because we raced so much, and then since me and her have been together, we've carved out a week out of every year to where we go to the beach. So yeah, the beach is definitely my happy place.
I don't know. It's Haley now. She did put
She's on a roll.
Yeah, she did put an LOL behind this next statement, but when she was talking movies, she says neither LOL. So she must not like either Roadhouse.
Yeah, I don't know. She's a work in progress sometimes.
Aren't we all?
We are.
Let's see. I'm next up. Okay, if you're going to be stranded on an island, what album or music would you want to have along to listen to? What type of music?
Probably. Well, see, if you're on an island, though, I think you would want something upbeat to probably keep I don't know if I'd want something I listen to every day right now.
Yeah.
You might need a motivational type of music. Maybe like some reggae or something.
But beach music.
Like beach music. You know how like you go to different areas and the vibe's different, so you kind of listen to different music.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel like I'm listening to the same thing, month to month.
Ray commented again. He said it was 99 for the Greg Hodnett Memorial. Must have been the temp. What was it for High Banks was like 105 was the feels like temp during the High Banks up here. So,
or is that the year that he raced there against Hodnett?
I said it was 99 when we did the Hodnett Memorial.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if he raced it over 99 degrees. This is after the temperature comment. So
absolutely.
No, it was definitely 99 degrees. So So West Memphis, the racetrack over there is right on the Mississippi River. Like if you had a good arm, you could sling a rock from the pits into the river. And you can only imagine it's 100 outside, and then the heat index sometimes over there will be 112, 114.
Humidity is 110%.
Yeah, humidity is what gets it, man. Absolutely. And then, it kind of, it'll make you question. You're like, what the hell are we doing here?
But we still go.
We don't miss them.
Yep.
Where's
your favorite place to go out to eat?
Dude, anything Mexican food. If they've got cheese dip and margaritas, I could probably get along with anybody there.
Some good old queso and some chips, and just start out that way. And
there you go.
Yeah. I'm a big Mexican food guy. I would probably eat it 5 days a week, if I could afford it.
Yeah. That going out to eat's going to be quite expensive anymore.
Well, it's bad with us because we've got 5, with 3 kids and me and her. So you go out to eat, it's $100 bill, easy.
Oh yeah, and the 14-year-olds I'm guessing can eat. Are they boys or girls?
They're boys. They're all boys. All 3.
Oh yeah, well there's $50 or your $100 in them too.
Yeah. So what we do, they're not listening, I know. So we try and sneak around and go out to eat when they're like at practice and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
They don't know about that, but
we gotta keep rolling.
How about a favorite holiday?
Favorite holiday probably 4th of July.
Okay.
Yeah, just because fireworks are badass, and it's just generally some racing going on. We're racing somewhere that weekend. It just always seems like a good time.
Absolutely. How many speeding tickets do you have?
I mean, currently or like ever?
Ever.
So I'm a big time like grandpa when it comes to driving. Anybody that knows that I drive a race car is just like, I can't believe you drive a race car. You drive this truck so damn slow, and so I'm not a really a speeder out in the civilian world. I don't think I have. My last speeding ticket was probably maybe 8 years ago, 9 years ago.
That's pretty good, man.
Absolutely.
It's been a while. It's been been so long I can't hardly remember.
Okay, so this next one should be a low number then, but.
Well, he was young and dumb at one time.
Yeah, so what's the fastest you've ever driven down the highway or ridden with somebody else going down the highway?
Oh, well, that's a pretty. So when I was in high school, got into street bikes, real big. Yeah, so I've been 170, on a highway. Yeah, but that's on a crotch rocket, so that's not in a car.
No,
that's the same thing. Sammy Swindell was like 210 on a Boss Hog or something, so.
Well, he's a badass, so
yeah,
I haven't been that fast, but yeah, 170, I think 170, 171, something like that on as fastest I've ever seen on a speedometer.
Okay. Now you said margarita, so maybe that's this answer, but what's your go-to drink?
Well, margarita is just at a Mexican restaurant. Like, I don't have anything to make margaritas at my house. That's definitely a time and a place thing. So, probably, I don't know. If it's hot outside, beer's really good. Not even partial to any brand or anything. I don't know. I would, margaritas at Mexican restaurants. Let's just say cold beer any other time.
There you go.
That works. All right, last one, then we'll let you go. If you had all the money in the world, didn't know what to do with it all, just won the Powerball or something or Mega Millions, is there a car, a pickup, or a motorhome, or is there something you've always wanted, but you just, like you're like us, we ain't got the money to buy the things we really think we want that we don't need?
So It would be a little bit of land, and I would have my own dirt bike track out in my backyard.
There you go.
That's
awesome.
what it would be.
One last comment from the cheap seats. Haley said it's girly beers that you like.
Oh, it is. Yeah. So I'm kind of on during the summertime. I definitely kind of stay in shape. Work out quite a bit, riding, doing stuff like that. Everything's pretty active. So to keep the calories down, we're struggling on White Claws.
There you go.
Well, that works.
Oh.
So she's gonna put my business out there like that.
And then we'll have to have both of you on at the same time sometime, and we'll see how that goes.
Oh, it'd probably be good. So the White Claw thing, the girly beers that I get made fun of about that at the race team also, because I'll bring a couple on the road with us when we're going out of town. There's no hiding it.
Well,
God dang, Cody, this has been a blast.
Yeah, this has been absolutely awesome. We really appreciate you taking some time to talk with a couple Yahoos from Iowa, and we just really appreciate it.
Yeah, man, dude, I had fun, man. If y'all need to fill some time, just holler back at me.
We might do that, because we never even talked about next year, what's left for this year, so we'll save that for another time.
Oh, yeah, there's more stuff. I mean, I could get a little more serious and clip note this thing. We could do good.
All right. Well, hey, thanks a ton, Cody. Best of luck the rest of this year, buddy.
Toby and Bud, I appreciate it.
All right, take care.
Later.
That was a lot of fun, bud.
Hey, thanks, guys. I appreciate that.
No, absolutely.